Alright guys, back with another stream. Welcome to the stream. We're going to start with NES games that start with the letter B. There's some that are in here that are pretty good. There's some that are in here that are not so good. So we're going to start with a couple that are not so good. We're going to play Back to the Future for a minute or two. This is one of those LJN classics. Oh yeah. We played this before. It's a very... the game is just ugh. Get used to the music you hear at the beginning. That's what you'll be hearing almost the whole time. Huh. Oh, it's so bad the controller don't even want to work. Well, you know you got a problem when that happens. Yeah, when the controller don't even want to work, you got issues. Most of the game consists of these stages where you walk through them. Your timer's kind of down in the bottom right corner, but it's also kind of in that upper right corner too. He walks up, you collect clocks. You can also get bowling balls. You can also jump. Doesn't really do you a whole lot. The bowling ball is the only attack, and by the way, you can destroy clocks with your bowling ball, so you want to be very, very careful. And you want to make sure you don't hit much of anything, if anything at all. You're trying to keep that picture down there in the middle fully lit up as good as you can by collecting clocks. And as you see, I ran into an enemy and the clock still goes. Man, that music is annoying. By the way, he keeps moving and he's not very easy to control. I'll tell you that much right now. Alright, did pretty good there, wasn't too bad. I think I have another round of that before I get up, like a mini game. It might be a couple more stages of that. Oh gosh. Oh, I don't like this game. This game is so bad, man. It'd be okay if the game like somewhat resembled the movie, and I guess some of it does even further on up. Oh gosh, I got hit by a bird or bee or something. And then see, they take away all the clocks that were in front of me that I had thought about picking up. Of course, I lost the bowling ball in the process too. Oh my gosh. Trust me when I say this game is hard to control. Oh jeez Louise. Well, I did good on the first part because I knew I was gonna just wipe out on the second. It's hard to get all the stuff and dodge everything all at the same time. About running out of time. On the bottom of the screen, that one timer, I don't know which one you go by, the middle timer or the other timer. I'm not sure. I'm a little confused. I don't know whether you go by the picture or the timer. Gosh. Oh yeah, can't walk over the side of the road either. Yeah, that's not allowed. I swear. I'm sure people can beat this, but it's somebody that's got way more patience than I. Oh yeah, I don't still have the bowling ball. I forgot! Since you abruptly took it away from me. Man, this game is just a mess. Jeez Louise. I guess the clocks are for points. I don't guess they're for anything. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I guess they keep that middle one going. That middle timer. Well, I ran out of time there. I can dodge those things pretty good. Okay. Dude's point blank and I miss him like 5 times. Okay. Sure. Not my fault the controls crap. Actually, I think if the one at the bottom, if all the people become invisible, or not visible, I think you automatically lose. I think you like lose all your lives. I'm not real sure how that works. I'm not going to make it far enough to figure out how the rest of it works. Oh, yeah, I was at the end of the stage a couple of seconds ago. Yeah. I'm trying to get y'all to something that's a tad bit different than just this. But it's difficult making it up to this anyway. You just 100% chased me right over there. I had nowhere to go. Oh, good gosh, oh mercy! Like these things is dive bomb. Good gosh, boy, this is garbage on a large scale. I didn't really want to do that. Go off of the screen. It's like y'all done tried to attack me enough as it is. Oh gosh. Get up. Go, stupid. Oh gosh, did I actually make it to one of the stages, to one of the mini stages? Yes, lose cafe bullies to go. Now watch me choke out on this one. You have to serve them. You have to hit them with, I guess they're soda. And I think there's like 100 of them. The bad thing is you have to line them up. And there's no thing to stop you to tell you where they're coming from. And I missed one. I knew it would. Yeehaw! Into the door I go. Smack. Guess what you get after that no matter what happens? You get to go back to walking. Ouch, they sure threw you out in a hurry. Yeah, so you get to go do some more walking. That's pretty much how the game goes. There's some other stuff that's on there too. You'll just have to watch something else because I can't do it. I just can't. Back to the Future Part 2 and 3. I'm just going to show you Back to the Future Part 2. There's a code to unlock in number 3, but it ain't much different than number 2, so I wouldn't even worry about it. This is another LJN one right here. They got both of them, and they are both garbage. You go into the future. The DeLorean, that's not the only good thing you're going to see. Some weird future where you have to collect clues and spell out words that makes different stuff, and you got to go all kinds of different places. You're never sure which enemies to jump on and which enemies to not jump on, kind of like Mario, you know? You're not real sure what everything does. Oh, yeah, this has got to be good. Like, platform jumping 100%. Yeah, the control on here is, by the way, is definitely garbage on a stick. Yeah. So you go into here. How you like that? You fall through the floor. Yeah. Boy, this game's great. Hey, I found a key. DeLorean's the only part of the game that's from the movie. That and the story, like with Biff and everything. Oh, I hate that stupid thing. Oh, this is awful. Like I said, don't even worry about number 3. It ain't much better. Ain't much better. Okay, we're going to play Bad Dudes. This is one that was out at the arcade. This one, in my opinion, is not too bad. Of course, it's not aged well. It's not great. But it's not too bad, and you can play 2 players at the same time. And I think there was a code to get like so many lives that would make the game somewhat easier, but I don't remember the code. Blade and Striker. I don't think it really matters which one you pick. The president's been kidnapped and you have to go save him. In the arcade version, they say that it's President Ronnie and he looked like Ronald Reagan. But on this one, he's unnamed and he looks like more like George Bush. I thought he looked like Ronald Reagan on this one too. Are you a bad enough dude to rescue the president? I like whenever you get done with the staging. He goes, I'm bad. You do a punch or a kick. You got a jump button, now punch or kick button. And you just, it's side scrolling beat 'em up is basically all it is. I'll try to get to the end of the first stage for you. Oh man, this game's a little harder than I remember. I used to really like this game. I used to be pretty good at it too, and now that's all went down the drain. Like the first boss is Karnov from one of the other Nintendo games, and you know, ow. Man, you just take too many hits, man. There's a better way to fight him, but I'm not interested now. I'm just interested in getting to the second stage. He went brrr. I'm bad. This game's bad. I used to like it, but as I get older, I realize I don't like it. Or if I do like it, I like the arcade version of it a lot better. Because this version of it's just, it's bad. Let's see what happens when I die right here. Oh, I picked up a 1-up or something. Couldn't remember what the game over screen looked like. What, do I only get hurt by the wheels? Well, at least they're at least genuine in trying to help you get back up to on the truck. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, you got the code and stuff, and you play around with it. It's pretty good. Like I said, I played it whenever I was a kid. I thought it was great, and I play it now, and it's just like, nope, yeah, not so good. Bad News Baseball. I actually played through this one not too long ago. This is actually, it reminds me of RBI Baseball a little bit. The only weird thing is, a lot of the, all the referees are bunnies. And, that's really weird, but it's not really a bad game. You pick your people, you pick your starter and stuff like that. Shows you who's pitching, shows you who's batting. While you're batting, you just, I might not be able to hit any of them. Yeah, there we go. It looks, on a grand scale, it looks almost like RBI Baseball. No real players' names or anything. Oh, and you can also jump to catch the ball if it looks like it's going to go over your head or something while you're fielding. Of course, that's just 3 straight outs. Forget how you pitch. Pitching's kind of like RBI Baseball, too. So it's fielding. little bit hard to throw to a couple of the bases because they're kind of the pad. They're kind of messed. Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Get the music's about the same all game. But yeah, that's kind of how that goes. So it looks like RBI Baseball. It plays pretty much like RBI Baseball. You know. It's a pretty good game though. I like it pretty good. Bad Street Brawler. Oh my, this is a bad game. This was supposed to be one of the games that was supposed to be used with the Power Glove. Power Glove wasn't real good either, so the game's not real good. Batteries cop out on me again. You notice they're doing that during bad games. Okay. Well, guys, if I can get it to work, I'll show it to you. Be it I get it to work. I can get it to work. It's probably time to switch out controllers again. Yeah. Minor inconvenience here, guys. Let me switch out controllers. I figured it would after I was on them for a couple minutes. You notice how long the other one worked. Obviously didn't like that one for this game. Or maybe I just can't do anything. You know what? We're going to try to start that one again. Good. Good. It's in our sucky game I don't have to play. Basically, it's a side-scrolling beat 'em up that you have to go through these stages and beat up the enemies, and it sucks anyway. We're gonna play Balloon Fight. This is one of the original games that came out the same year the NES was. You can play a one-player game. 2 players are at the same time, and Balloon Trip is just you by yourself going from one side of the screen to the other. This is similar to the game Joust, if you've ever played it, except for without the things. You knock them down, and you knock their balloons off, and then you knock them down. You just kick them. Now, as the stages go through, we have different. Yeah, you see, if you go on one side of the stage and you come out, you'll come out a different side. Uh-oh. 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 That can pop your balloon or kill you instantly too. There's electricity bolts. So you see how that is. That's basic for every stage. Every stage has got something a little bit different. Different platforms and things of that nature. It's a good game. I think it's a good game. Most people wouldn't think it's a good game. Let's try this one more time. If I can't get it to work, that's okay, because it's not really worth it anyway. I can't get it to work. Okay. I got it to work once on another system, and it just, trust me, it's not good. So if we can't get it to work, that's fine. Guess we're gonna go to Bandai Golf Challenge Pebble Beach. It's another one of those golf games. It always looked pretty good by the cover of the game, like it was awesome. But I I don't know how awesome it is. Let's use a 9-iron. Yeah. It's a golf game. That's all it needs to be said. You figure out the power and the spin and stuff of the golf ball. Oh boy. Barbie. This game was aimed at little girls. I have played this. I have went through it. It's a shorter game. Pretty difficult to understand if you don't know what you're doing. You have to throw these little jewels, and different jewels do different things. Like if you can throw this jewel out here far enough for old Fido there to get it, or whatever his name is, you have to kind of arch it so that he gets it. And if that's not the right one, then you need to get this other one, and you gotta hold down like the button in the direction. Yes, I know how to play this. That's what's bad. And a lot of the stages are figuring out things and trying to make things work. And I got hit right there because I was supposed to. Oh yeah, he works as a platform for me to jump over those boxes. You can also take certain enemies out with you. Now on this one, you just gotta go under it. Because I don't think it, yeah. I assume your health bar is those Z's at the bottom. And you get through the stage, and there's a few different stages and things that you have to go through and that you have to work through. It's not that the controls are bad. That's not the case. It's just that a lot of things you don't know what you can and cannot do. And that's kind of a problem. Trying to throw it up to the cat there. There we go. Like I said, you have to aim those to throw them, and then you have to like hold the button and up and throw them and stuff. Wow. I think I've beaten the Game Boy version of this and this version of it. Now right here, you got to throw this to the cat so that he goes over there and twirls the button. You got to do it again. Once you get the throwing mechanic down, you kind of know how to do it for the rest of the game, and it's not too awful bad. It's just trying to get it done. But like this is like stage 2 or something like that. So, but most of it is just platform. It's not as bad as what it looks, and it's not as bad as what you would think it is. It's not a great game, but it's not something that's fantastic either. Thank goodness it's so short. Now, here's baseball. This was another one of those that was kind of like balloon fight. It was one of the just basic baseball. Never really quite been through this whole game. This one plays a lot different than most other baseball games I've played. It kind of slower pace, really. I think it's funny when you get out though. It goes doo-doo-doo. It uses a lot of sounds from other games, like some of those older games do. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about pitching. You gotta wait until the pitcher gets up. And they kind of automatically field the ball. So, boop. Go, stupid. Go, dummy. You got to watch pushing your player to the next base because sometimes sometimes you'll accidentally hit it twice and it'll run them off of the. It'll run 2 of them off the base. Dude, I'm not trying to steal. You can throw the ball on down here. I'm not trying to steal the base. If I wanted to steal the base, I'd do it. And sometimes it's different when you hit which direction you want to run in, too. Because, see, that one to third base was like down. Third base is not down from second. It's diagonal down from second. I guess it would be down from second. But I would think that would be more for home. I would think that you would press left for third. You gotta swing right when you want to swing. Otherwise, it ends up as a foul. Let me see if I can remember how the pitch goes. You gotta wait until he stands up. When he stands up, then you can throw it. Do-do-do. I thought there was a way to stand him up quicker. See, he automatically fields it. I'm not doing it. Now, if I want to throw it to second, I have to. I have to do it manually on that one. Not much to say about that. It makes for a little bit of a long baseball game, but it's not bad. You just don't have control over anybody. And quick to note, Barker Bill's trick shooting. I'd have to have the zapper gun, and it's a lot of different. It's a lot of different stuff that goes with the gun and everything. So, Baseball Simulator 1000. I don't remember this one that well. Oh, jeez. Hometown Space Grass Harbor Brown. Let's go grass. This is kind of an interesting game. Because I think it has like an RPG base, like an RPG thing to it to get, no, that's Baseball Stars I'm thinking of. Wow, that's... Oh, wow. Reminds me a little bit of Bad News Baseball. Yeah, just a little bit. Gosh, daggone it, dude's firing them down the pipe. Those are going faster than 90, man. Oh, I stepped into that one and I hit it foul. That's called a fail. Oh gosh, I didn't even connect with that. Good gosh, a mercy. Good gosh. Oh gosh, another one coming down through there. Man, he whooping was going. Like how it says Kung Fu Heroes and Flying Dragon, 2 other games they made. Okay, the pitching's not bad. Oh gosh. Manual fielding. Yeah. It's kind of like RBI baseball a little bit, and kind of like the other baseball game that we played earlier, the Bad News Baseball. Baseball Stars and Baseball Stars 2. This is the one that has like an RPG element into it of you earn money to make your team better. Black Sox against the Robins. Oh, no. No, restart. Ninja Black Sox versus Japan Robins. Guess this is how you get it started. Oh, just pick your starting pitcher and let's go. Mind my dude's all crouched over the plate. Oh my. I don't know if I like this or not. Hey, this is not good. Do all my players bat this way? Man, that looked like that would kill you after a while. Boy, that looked like it was going to go further than what it was. Oh, you got men and women. Okay. It's more like softball. Now watch her knock one over the fence. Nope. See, those that keep going to the outfield and they look like they're going to go to the wall, but they don't go that far. Yeah, this dude's all hunked over to plate too. Well. Oh gosh. I didn't know we were throwing the ball. What the heck? What was that all about? Alrighty. I guess each team plays a little bit differently with their pitches and hitting stances and such. I guess this team of ninjas just see now this is what I don't like. I can't see who I've got until they move into the picture. I know I've got players, but I can't see where anybody's going until they move up. I don't like that. I don't like how that works. Hey, that dude's finally standing up. Anyway, that's really my only complaint about that is I can't see who's playing the ball before I get there. I'm trying to get to bases loaded so I can just kind of skip through all those. Because on bases loaded, you played one, you played them all. Baseball Stars 2 is... I think it's about the same, really. Miami Pirates versus San Diego Samurais. I think this is fairly similar to... Yeah... It was made by a different company, but it looks fairly similar. The bases are further up this time so that you can see a little bit more. I hate when they do that. I don't know, it plays a little bit different. Not totally different, but similarly. Had to get at least a hit just to see what it done. Suffers the same problem as the other one with the can't see who you got control of until the ball's close. This one's probably worse. Man, dude just looked like he just twisted his ankle real bad when he swung. He looked like he just twisted it. Sure ran to third. Boy, them saying safe and out is really loud and really obnoxious. Boy, I tell you what. You get it. Oh, the pitch comes a little bit different on this one. Caught the corner of the plate. You should have swung. Not much control over the ball. It either goes straight over or it goes straight down. Struck him out. The only good thing is you can actually slide. I do like that fact. Oh gosh. See, now I have no idea where my outfielder is. I just had to keep moving one way or the other until I found somebody. I don't like how that is. Now, there's these bases loaded games. I'm going to kind of run through them because they're all the same. The only thing that changes, I think, is like how the games are, you know, what they are. Let's see. Yeah, they all look about the same and they all play about the same. So we'll start with number 1. And you guys can kind of see how they look the same and how they play the same, because that's basically how they are. There may be slight differences in them, but... Okay, I picked Philadelphia against DC. There are no real players, there are no real names, so you don't have to worry about that. I will tell you, this is what I hate about the game. This view.
Strike.
Am I pitching or am I batting? I'm pitching.
Ow.
Oh, I hit him. Whoops. 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 But they do this both on when you're batting and when you're pitching.
Ball.
Ball. Oh gosh, he's still in base. I better just throw one down through there just to let y'all see how the fielding works.
Ow.
What the heck was that all about? It just kind of stopped all of a sudden. You have control over the guy that's closest to the ball. But as you can see, that it wouldn't make it any easier to bat either. And they're all of them are the same way. It doesn't matter. All 4 of these games are the same way. Yeah, they were all the same way. So, yeah, I don't really like those. Batman Return of the Joker. This was the second Batman game we got on the Nintendo. Slightly harder than the first one. There's a password. But this game was slightly more difficult than the first one. It's a platformer. The first Batman's a platformer. Ow, I got hit in the head. Couldn't even see that one. Yeah, you can turn upwards and shoot upwards if you need to. There's flaws in this game. There's quite a few flaws in this game. It's not a horrible game if you can get around the flaws that it does have. It's not terrible. But that said, you got to get around the flaws. If you don't get around the flaws of it, it's just... Yeah, to destroy these gargoyle statues, you got to be close. And then you got to get hit on top of that. Anyway, like I said, side-scrolling platformer. It's not bad. It's harder and a little bit more difficult than the first one. But I'd rather play the first one myself. This is the original one. This is the one that's based off the movie. Oh yeah. This is one LJN didn't get to spoil, or neither did Ocean. It's made by Sunsoft, who made a lot of good games. Good music in the game. The only weird thing about this game is the hardest part is that you have to like fight the Joker and some of these other harder bosses and enemies as you go along in the game. Well, one other major drawback is the select button is the button that makes you stop, like to pause the game. Start goes through your weapons. Most of the guys you're just going to be punching though, unless you need something a little bit further out. You can hold 99 of any weapon. And this game controls good, goes good. It's a platformer. Not much else to say. A little bit of a beat 'em up because you punch them in the face. I'll see if I can get through stage 1. Ah. Knew it. Knew I should have jumped it. You can also wall jump, and you got to figure out how to do that early on in the game, because if you don't, things are going to be a lot harder. Maybe show you what the buttons do here. These boomerang, batarang comes back, that fires a shot, and then that fires a three-way thing. Need some hearts. Sometimes you can make the enemies respond, sometimes you can't. It just depends upon the enemy and where you find them at. I'm gonna keep this equipped because I think there's, there's these, and they're awfully bad. There's another one over here too. Maybe another one. Not sure. This game can be hard in spots, but usually there's a way around stuff, and usually... Oh gosh! I had the wrong weapon for him. How did I not? Oh, that's frustrating. I don't know how I didn't have any weapons. Normally I would have weapons right here, and I don't. And normally you'd be able to stand here and maybe punch him. The corners are safe. I don't really know what to hit him with here. I'm at a loss. Because usually I have weapons up here. This time I don't have weapons. I'm sure there's a safe place to punch him from. But anyway, it's like that, you know. There's not a whole bunch of, you know, it's not a bad game. It's a pretty good game, despite what that looked like. Batman Returns. This one's it's a beat 'em up. I'd rather play the Batman Returns on the Super Nintendo. This one's got a password in it. Well, Gotham Plaza. Okay. The one on the Super Nintendo is a classic beat 'em up. Plays a little better than this one. This one doesn't play bad, but sometimes the hit detection is somewhat lacking. Oh my gosh, this is, yeah. Yeah, okay. You got batarangs and stuff, but you can only use them a limited amount of time. And that doesn't really work real good. Yeah, just stick to the one on Super Nintendo. This one's kind of, I don't know. That one's kind of bad. Let's see, we can probably still knock out a couple more games here. Battle Chess. I don't think this one is as good as the Battle Chess on the computer, where it actually shows the pieces fighting, and which is pretty cool animation, but you know. I just want to show y'all what it does. What do you mean I can't move straight dead ahead of me? I want to take the piece. Now how he moved diagonally? Like I said, not like the one on the computer. But still, you know, if you like chess, it's a little different spin. I guess we'll finish this time with Battleship. Not much to say here. Battleship is one of those games where it's like the board game. I mean, different each time, but you put your boats where you want them. You can even you can change their direction or whatever you want to do. I've never been really good at Battleship, so. And then, you know, you just kind of shoot where you think you're at. I hit something. Then the computer goes, they missed. So, you know, you just kind of go above or below. There's a miss, so. Or you go left or right. Uh-oh, found something. Oh, the different boats have different shots that they can put, like more than one shot. So beware of that. I forgot about that. There's more boats can do. Yeah, like if you think you got something, like you can take like 4 shots down through there or more or something like that. So, but I'm pretty sure I sunk their destroyer. hit something. Wow. Uh-oh. Man, that's gonna be awesome. He didn't hit nothing. He tried the same thing I did and he didn't hit anything. Say I'm bound to hit something. It had to go one way or the other. It's either gotta go up and down or side to side. What did I hit? Up? That might be the battleship, technically. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no. No! You hit my ship. Oh! That's gotta be the... Yeah, there we go. Battleship sunk. Now, is that immediately in the game? No, it does not. Okay, so if you sink the battleship, it doesn't end the game. You still have to find the other ships. Well, granted, I did find another one over here. He doesn't have much left to shoot with because of how I put the other ones down. There goes the cruiser. So he don't have much left to work with. He's got 2 ships left to work with, and that's one of them's that little 2 shot one. And the other one's oh, I ain't got much to work with either. He's trying to find the little one. I didn't want to shoot there. I already shot there. He's gonna sink that one. So I've sunk 3 of his. He's sunk 2 of mine. No, he sunk 2 of mine. I've sunk 3 of his. So he's only got a 1 shooter left. I don't know why I don't have more shots. I should have more shots. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's got to be somewhere. Oh, gosh. He's done keyed in on the ship. I'm sure there's somebody going, "There's like a whole area you ain't hit yet." He's gonna know where the other one is for sure, where the other shot is. Well, it looks like I'm gonna lose again. He just sunk my battleship one. I'm gonna be mad if that's the end of the game, and I'm like, yeah, I sunk yours first. Oh, man. All of his are up and down. Almost all of mine were side to side. I don't know where it's at. Uh-oh. Yep, game's over now. sure he wouldn't put one right next to it. Let's see, there's... Yeah, and he done shot that one, so he knows which way he's going. 2, 3. Dang it, man. I don't know where it is. Told y'all I was bad at this. Told y'all I was real bad at this. Yeah, I found one. Too little, too late. I got a bunch of his right off the bat. You have lost. I know. What was that last bit? Oh, it was right there. One more shot. That was close. That was real close. Oh well. So we'll go over and I'll tell you what I think of the ones that we played real quick. And then we'll go away and then we'll come back next time. Back to the Future is awful. Terrible controls, terrible gameplay. Repetitive music that just goes on and on and on. The mini games that are supposed to break it up don't do very well either. So, Back to the Future Part 2. Neither of them's like the 100% like the movie. Number 3 ain't. It's not any better. So don't waste your time with either of those. And that second one's at least a platformer, but it's not very good either. Bad Dudes. I used to like it whenever I was a kid. Not so much now, but it's just a regular side scroll beat 'em up. Bad News Baseball plays kind of like RBI Baseball. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Bad Street Brawler. Like I said, I couldn't show you guys, but it's not that good anyway. It's just kind of a side scrolling beat 'em up that's just kind of weird. Balloon Fight I like. The controls are good. Like I said, like Joust, you knock their balloon off and then you knock them over. Bandai Golf. If you like golf and you can figure out how to do it, that'd be something to look into. Barbie, like I said, not a hard game. The control and where you land and stuff's a little bit off, but it's not horrible. It's not really great and waste your time too much anyway. Barker Bill's Trick Shooting, I have no idea because I don't have the zapper to use on it. I've heard it's pretty good, but I'm not for sure. Baseball is just a regular baseball game. It would take a while to play a game of baseball on there because it is kind of slow. Baseball Simulator kind of played like RBI Baseball a little bit. Played like RBI Baseball and Bad News Baseball, which is not bad. It's not a bad one. Baseball Stars is something a little different. I don't like how you can't see the fielders right off the bat. And then there's bases loaded, all those. I don't like how they look with the view from behind the pitcher. That's very awkward. Batman Return of the Joker. It's a side-scrolling platformer. Kind of with a beat-em-up element. It's pretty good. It is hard. It's a difficult game. But it's not horrible, and the control's not terrible on it. Batman the video game, same thing. It's a really good game. Quite difficult. It can be quite difficult in areas. But it's still a good game. It's still a side-scrolling platform beat 'em up. Batman Returns, I would play the one for the Super Nintendo. This one, the hit detection's quite a bit off. So it's a side-scroller beat 'em up, but it's not very good. Battle Chess. If you like chess, or if you just like to see the pieces like beat each other up or whatever, that's pretty cool too. So you could play that. And then Battleship is just like the home game. I mean, just a virtual simulation of the home game, and so you do the same thing. Each of them are a little bit different. You know, you can actually fire like an X pattern if you have certain ships and stuff like that, or like a square pattern, different stuff like that. So that puts a little different twist on it. Did forget a game on up here because its name is something else. It goes under Banana Prince. But under here it's listed as, I just saw it a minute ago, it's listed as Bananen Oji no Daiboken. I'll look at this and see if I can make sense out of it, even though it's probably in Japanese. And I'll see if it's worth looking at, and if it's worth looking at, I'll show you next time when we come back. So, but that's all for now, and until next time, we will see you later.